Hey, what is going down, Am I on the Air universe? Before we get started, I just want to let you know that today's podcast is presented by Podgo. Podgo is the easiest way for you to monetize your podcast, providing podcasters with a flat rate for ad space so you always know how much you get when you include an ad from Podgo. Apply today and become a member and immediately be connected with advertisers that fit your audience. That's podgo.co at podgo.co. And be sure to add Am I on the Air in that section where it asks you, how'd you hear about Podgo? You heard it right here, Am I on the Air? So make sure you fill that out in the application. Thanks, everyone, and enjoy the show.
Hi, am I on the air?
Do I have everybody's attention now? Do I have everybody's attention now?
Don, I got you.
Do I have everybody's
Sunday
attention
night.
now?
You put them cameras on me, then you must be willing to get that heart touch. This a must-see feeling. The news ain't good, then it must be villain. So I say a tag grounded, I don't trust these ceilings. Spread across your nose, and I'm on your ear. Highest necks on the cloud. Am I in the air? Sunday nights, prime time. I flex my better Voltron, transform to DX Don. Mega and off scene. You probably think I'm nice, cause I flow like a stream to your wireless device. And the smoke, all the steam on any given night. I'll short like a piece of any given slice. And for the latest and what is best about I tune in and tune the rest out, Don. You gotta tell them, am I in the clear? Is this thing on? Am I on the air? On the air?
Hey, what is going down, everybody? Welcome back to another brand new edition of Am I on the Air? I'm your host, Don Mega, and I welcome you to the show. We are broadcasting live from the Red Dragons radio studios here in lovely Tucson, Arizona, on this Monday, September the 27th. Tonight, it's season 22, episode 37, and tonight's show is titled, You Will Be Found. Guys, welcome to the latest and the greatest when it comes to entertainment news, television, movies, reviews. This is your one-stop shop right here, Am I on the Air? We got a movie review for you, spoiler-free, and I got a ton of television to talk about. TV is heating up. The new fall season is beginning. Things are starting to debut, and I'm going to talk about a couple of them. So let's not waste any time. Let's jump right into it here with our movie review of the week, and this is the new movie, Dear Evan Hansen. So this movie here is about Evan Hansen, who's a high schooler with social anxiety, and he unintentionally gets caught up in a lie after the family of a classmate who committed suicide mistakes one of Hansen's letters for their son's suicide note. So this, of course, is based on the award-winning Broadway play, stars Ben Platt, and Amy Adams is in this, Caitlin Dever, Julianne Moore, let's see here, Danny Pino pops up in this as well too as the stepfather. I will tell you, I had no idea what I was getting into with this movie. I knew what it was about, loosely. I knew it was a musical, which I'm very hit and miss with musicals. Sometimes they're great and sometimes they're super annoying. I knew it was going to be some heavy subject matter, and I was like, all right, let's check it out. My wife loves musicals, and she really wanted to see this, so we went out Saturday night, checked it out, and a pleasant surprise. I like this movie more than I ever thought I would. The story was super intriguing. The songs were amazing. It is a rough movie to get through. I straight up cried multiple times during this movie. Some of the stuff just hits you, and it hits you hard. It hits you deep, and it was a strong movie, man. You can hear me already getting tongue tied up just trying to talk about it, but you know, it is. You feel bad for Evan Hansen because his therapist tells him to write himself letters to help him with his anxiety. And so he always starts off the letters with Dear Evan Hansen, and he kind of talks himself through his day. And one of these letters gets taken away by a guy named Connor, who is a troublemaker at school, has no friends, gets in fights all the times. And Connor steals the paper. And then, unfortunately, Connor commits suicide. And his parents find the Dear Evan Hansen letter on him and think it's his suicide note. So, Evan goes over to their house to tell them, like, look, this is not what you think it is. But his parents are so happy and taken back that he had a friend that Evan just starts kind of playing into it. And the lie kind of just blows up from there. So I won't spoil anything, but I'm just letting you guys know. I thought this was great. I know the critic rating on this is low for whatever reason, and I'm not quite sure why. But the fan rating on this movie is in the 90% range. It's a strong movie, man. My wife loved it. I loved it. And like I said, and I'm not even the demographic for this, but I walked away wiping tears and saying, damn, that was a good-ass movie. And I know the big elephant in the room is Ben Platt, right? Ben Platt is 28 years old, and he's playing a high school senior in this movie. And I remember when the trailer came out, I was like, yo, this is stupid. Like, I can't believe they want me to think this dude's some high school senior, right? And I understood they casted him because he played Evan Hansen on the Broadway play. So he knew all the songs, he was great in the role, and the director, when he was making the movie, said, I need Ben Platt or nothing. And they got Ben. But that's always been the big joke of this movie is like, come on, I'm supposed to believe this guy's a senior in high school? But I will tell you, as much as I thought that would bother me, 10 minutes into the movie, I forgot about it. He fades away into this role so well that it doesn't even bother you. It goes away and you believe he is this awkward high school senior. I thought he did an amazing job. So shout out to Ben Platt, man. Don't take the hate. I thought you did amazing. And Amy Adams and Caitlin Dever, who's been popping up in a lot lately, she's fantastic in this. Julianne Moore plays Evan's mom. There's so many good characters in this movie. Like I said, the songs were incredible. The movie was great. My one negative critique is that it runs too long. Of course, most of these musicals run too long because the stage plays are like 3 hours long. So they tried to trim it down. I know they took a couple songs out, but it still goes close to that 2.5 hour mark. And it's long, man. It's long. I definitely felt it. I would have shaved off about 20 minutes of this movie for sure. But outside that, I really, really dug it. So I would give Dear Evan Hansen 4 out of 5 stars. And that's in theaters right now. Theaters exclusively, so no streaming on that one. Okay, going over to the TV side, man, I got like 6 TV things to talk about, plus a couple other little loose bits. So where do I start? I'm going to start with one that I was super excited for and finally came out. And it's an Apple TV Plus original, and it's called Foundation. Foundation is a big sci-fi epic that when Apple TV Plus launched, they had like a teaser for this thing like 2 years ago, and I was like, oh my god, this show's going to be incredible. And then the full trailer came out a couple months ago, and I was like, oh my god, this thing's going to be incredible. So the show finally launched, and they launched the first 2 episodes of it, and guys, it's not incredible. Unfortunately, I don't really like it. I'm super fucking bummed right now. I am not digging it very much at all. I watched the first 2 episodes. It will be a weekly rollout, but they did launch it with 2 episodes. And I just don't think it's that great. And it could be building up. It could be leading to something, but the gloriousness of what I saw in that trailer is not coming through for these first 2 episodes that I watched. It's super boring. It looks pretty. The graphics are great. But I'm not connecting with any of the characters, and I don't really like it so far. So I will continue because I have a feeling it might turn around maybe mid-season. Maybe once the action gets going and some good things start happening, it'll be good. I mean, this is based on some really big novels that I know inspired Star Wars and other big things. So I do have faith that it could turn around. But off of these first 2 episodes, not so much. So that's Foundation. That's on Apple TV Plus, and I'm going to leave that there. I checked out another new show, which is actually a Showtime original, and it's called American Rust. In a small Rust Belt town in southwest Pennsylvania, Chief of Police Del Harris investigates after a dead body turns up in an abandoned steel mill. So this stars Jeff Daniels, Maura Tierney, and I just like the cast, and that's why I decided to give it a shot. And it's going to be one of these. This show, from the trailer and from what the first episode gave me, is very much almost like the show Your Honor with Bryan Cranston that I watched on Showtime last year, right? This is kind of a take of that, right? Jeff Daniels is a cop. He was dating Maura Tierney. Maura Tierney's son is the town kind of bad boy, and they find a dead body, and he finds a dead body, and he also finds Maura Tierney's son's jacket by the body. So of course the son looks like he could have been involved, but he's trying to cover it up and make sure that the son doesn't get involved. So it's a drama, it's a mystery, but I liked it. I really did like the first episode, and I'll be checking this out each week to see where it goes. So check out American Rust, which is now on Showtime. Next up is another pilot premiere. This one here is on ABC and also streaming on Hulu, and that's the new Wonder Years. That's right. Remember the Wonder Years? Well, we have revised it. All black cast. Don Cheadle is the voice now, and I loved this pilot. I loved it. This was a great throwback, a great family kind of show. I loved what they did with it. It was funny, and I really, really liked it. It hit what I was hoping it would hit as a Wonder Years show, and it knocked it out the park. So I will be continuing my journey on the Wonder Years, and I think you should do also. So check it out on ABC and on Hulu, and you can see that one now. Another new pilot I checked out, this one's on NBC. You can also see it on Peacock and on Hulu as well, and it's Ordinary Joe. So Ordinary Joe stars James Woke, and what I liked about the show is basically after his college graduation, Joe Kimbrough is faced with a pivotal decision that steers his life down 3 drastically different paths. So when the show starts, he's graduating college, and he has 3 choices. He can go one way with his so-called girlfriend, not really his girlfriend, but a girl he kind of hooks up with and stuff, and go party with her and go that path. He meets another girl that he just has a quick conversation with after graduation, and she invites him somewhere, and he could go with her. And his family is the third path, that basically says, like, hey, you should come to dinner with us, and let's celebrate. So each way is a different road, and each road takes him down a very different path. So in the way when he goes with the so-called girlfriend, he becomes a doctor, and it's a struggling marriage. When he goes the way with the pretty new girl that he met at graduation, he actually becomes a rock star, and it's a pretty cool life for him. And then the third path, if he goes with his parents, he follows in his parents' footsteps. He becomes a police officer, and it's a different path. So the show throughout takes you down these 3 different paths, and you see how each one changes his life. And I was reading a really cool article saying that, like, there isn't one true timeline in this show. All 3 are real timelines, and you're seeing how his life played out in 3 different directions. And it's just to show you how one decision can change everything. And I watched the pilot, and I loved it. I thought the show was really, really good. So I hope it maintains. I'm going to be watching episode 2 later tonight, and I can't wait to see where it goes. But I highly recommend checking out Ordinary Joe. Like I said, it's on NBC, Peacock, and Hulu. So check that out. Okay, what else do I got? We did that one, and that one. Another new show I checked out is a Hulu original, and it's called The Premise. This is part of the FX on Hulu, and The Premise is actually really cool. There's 3 episodes out, and it's an anthology show. So basically, each episode is a different cast, a different subject, and it's a little half-hour episode taking you through something. So I watched the first 3 episodes, and I've really liked the first 3 episodes. And he's getting big stars. This is directed and produced by BJ Novak, and he is getting some big people to do each of these episodes. So far, all 3 episodes have had great cast. and completely different storylines. So I love anthology shows because it's something new every single week, and I think this one's really, really good. So check out The Premise on Hulu. All right, next up is American Horror Story Double Feature. I know I'm a couple weeks behind on this one, but American Horror Story Season 10 has launched, and I just started it. I've watched the first couple episodes. We got vampires, people. It's time for some vampires. You got pretty much the normal people that pop up in every season of American Horror Story. This time, the same cast is coming, along with Macaulay Culkin. So it's funny to see him pop up. But I'm digging it. American Horror Story can be very hit and miss. But so far, Season 10's been pretty interesting with the vampire aspect. I like vampires, and I like the way this one's kind of going right now. So I'll see where it takes me. But so far, I am really digging it. So you can check that out, of course, on Hulu and on FX as well. And lastly, Season 3 has debuted of Doom Patrol. That's right, Doom Patrol, HBO Max original based in the DC universe. So I've watched the first 3 episodes of Doom Patrol Season 3, and I feel the exact same way that I felt after Season 1 and Season 2. WTF. What the F is going on in this show? This show, as much as I want to love it, I cannot get into it. I can't. But I continue to watch it. I continue to grind through it. And there's so many people that think this show is such genius and love it. But this show is so batshit crazy and does so much weird shit. It makes it so hard to follow what is going on with any of these characters. I have no clue. No clue. After 3 episodes, I'm still scratching my head. So nothing's changed. It's a pretty looking show. It's got really funny moments, but it's very hard to follow, man. Give me Titans any day, But hey, it's back. And I just wanted to use this moment to kind of shout it out to let you all know that Season 3 of Doom Patrol is streaming. New episodes will drop every Thursday, and the first 3 are available right now. And on a quick side note for TV shows, I did finish 2 shows. I finished Lucifer Season 6. It was the series finale. The show is over, and it was fantastic. I love this final season. It was such a great ending. Made me shed a tear as well. I love this show so much. It will be missed. And guys, if you maybe never got into Lucifer, or maybe you fell off after the first couple seasons, finish it on Netflix. It's so good, and it really goes out on a nice note. So check out Lucifer Season 6. And I also finished 9 Perfect Strangers over on Hulu. It was a Hulu original show with Nicole Kidman and Melissa McCarthy, a whole bunch of people. I didn't think this show was very good. It was 8 episodes. It was a limited series. It was good because of the cast, but at the end when the show's over, you're like, what was the point of that? What was the point of that? It really didn't do anything. It kind of made me feel the way I felt about White Lotus. It was a good show, but at the end we were like, okay, like what did that do? What was the point? And that's what I felt with 9 Perfect Strangers. So just wanted to shout that out now that I have finished those. So lots of TV, guys, to get into. Once again, I'm going to reiterate, Dear Evan Hansen, now in theaters, 4 out of 5 stars. On the TV side, you got American Rust over on Showtime. I do recommend that. Wonder Years, I do recommend that. ABC and Hulu. Foundation, I'm not liking it so far, but if you like sci-fi, give it a shot. It's on Apple TV Plus. Doom Patrol Season 3 now streaming on HBO Max. Ordinary Joe, I do highly recommend this new show. It's on NBC, Peacock, and Hulu. The Premise, which is awesome, it's on FX on Hulu. And American Horror Story Double Feature, which is available on FX and on Hulu as well. Lucifer Season 6 on Netflix, you can stream the whole season now. And 9 Perfect Strangers on Hulu, you can stream the whole season now as well. Okay, so there you go, man. That is our reviews. There was a lot to get through, man. 17 minutes we've done just on reviews, and I jumped right in this week. So let's go on over to our box office, as we always do. Coming in number 11, it was in limited release. That's why I'm throwing it in here, because usually we only do top 10. But number 11 was The Eyes of Tammy Faye, which I've heard nothing but great stuff about. Jessica Chastain probably going to get some awards for this. Andrew Garfield. So Eyes of Tammy Faye comes in at number 11. Number 10 is Love Story. Number 9 is Paw Patrol the movie. Number 8 is Cop Shop. Number 7 is Malignant. Number 6 is Jungle Cruise. Number 5 is Cry Macho. Number 4 is Candyman. Number 3 is Free Guy. Number 2 in its debut is Dear Evan Hansen, which we just reviewed. And number 1, once again, for the 4th week in a row, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, man. It's up to $196.5 million domestically. It will be the first movie to top $200 million during the pandemic. It is the biggest movie domestically now for the entire year. It passed Black Widow last week to become the biggest movie in the United States of the entire year. So congratulations to Shang-Chi, holding it down 4 weeks in a row. You know you're going to drop that this weekend, though, to Venom. Venom. Venom's coming for you, man. So there you go. That's your box office top 10. Now, with that all out the way, let's get into our news of the week. Disney has announced that they are going to be doing Disney Plus Day. That's right. It's going to be on November 13th. And they're going to be celebrating Disney Plus Day later this year, and a ton of new content is going to arrive. You're going to be able to stream Shang-Chi, we just talked about. You're going to be able to stream Jungle Cruise. There's going to be first looks at a bunch of different projects that are coming. There's a lot dropping, guys, and so check out Disney Plus on November 13th. You won't be let down. Kathryn Hahn, who we absolutely love, is set to portray Joan Rivers in an upcoming Showtime limited series. Paramount Plus's Rugrats revival gets a season 2 renewal ahead of its October return. So congratulations. I always love early renewals. Shows the faith in the project. The Wheel of Time is going to recast a character for the second season. Matt Cawthon will be recast for the second season due to scheduling conflicts. The Amazing World of Gumball will be returning with a new movie and TV series, so get ready for that. We have the first trailer for American Underdog, which is the new Zach Levy film where he plays Kurt Warner. It's a new biopic. Looks really good. I don't like football, but Zach is great, and this looks like a really good movie, so check that out. Adam Devine is set to headline a new straight-to-series order of a Pitch Perfect spinoff. That's right, it's going to be coming to Peacock, and it'll be based on his character from the first Pitch Perfect movie, kind of picking up with his character down the road. So there you go, man, straight-to-series order over at Peacock for a Pitch Perfect spinoff. Haley Steinfeld and Ella Purnell are leading the voice cast for a new Netflix series called Arcane. So I know a lot of people are going to be looking forward to that. The season 3 trailer has come out for Batwoman, so take a look at that. Liam Neeson has a new action thriller set for a February release. It's called Blacklight. You know, for a guy who keeps saying he's done with action movies, he sure has got a lot in the tank. Because then here comes another one in February. Sorry, you know, I got a correction. I think I said November 13th for Disney Plus Day, but it'll actually be November 12th. November 12th, to reiterate on that. Kim Coates and Laura Vandervoort are going to star in a new home invasion thriller called C for Me, and it gets a 2022 release date. Patrick Lussier is going to be directing a new film called Play Dead. This is the director of My Bloody Valentine and Drive Angry, so you know it's going to be a pretty crazy one when it's all said and done, but it's called Play Dead. We have the first trailer for the interactive WWE Netflix movie called Escape the Undertaker. It looks so silly, man, but as a wrestling fan, I'm excited, and my daughter's a wrestling fan, and she loves like these kind of choose-your-own adventures, and with the New Day trying to get the Undertaker, this looks right up everybody's alley, so can't wait for this one here. It comes out in October. NBC has ordered a new bank heist thriller starring Marina Barakin and Ryan Michelle Bath to star in a new show called The Endgame. So I like it. A new dramatic thriller. In some sad news, Willie Garson from Sex and the City and White Collar has passed away at the age of 57. He was currently filming the Sex and the City revival, so don't know what will happen with his character there, if he maybe finished filming or if, you know, what they're going to do after the fact. But very, very sad news. Everybody says this guy was the nicest guy in the world. 57 is far too young, so rest in peace, good sir. Always hate having to report on deaths. Okay, moving along, the Amazing World of Gumball revival that we talked about will actually be airing on Cartoon Network and HBO Max, so a big coup for them. We have your fall TV calendar, so if you want to click on that, you can take a look at all the new shows that are premiering, their premiere dates, all the details that you're looking for. So that is on our Twitter page if you are interested. Gwyneth Paltrow has a new Netflix series coming out called Sex, Love, and Goop. That's right, it's an intimacy series that'll be coming soon to Netflix. Oh my God. A new Britney Spears documentary is coming. That's right. Netflix has confirmed it comes out actually today. Tomorrow on the 28th it drops, and it is the new. It's Britney versus Spears. So I like the title of that one there. So you can check that out on Netflix. Harry Potter director Chris Columbus is developing a new House of Secrets series for Disney Plus. So that's pretty cool there. John Boyega is joining Viola Davis in a new historical drama called The Woman King. Disney CEO says talent deals are undergoing a reset after the Scarlett Johansson lawsuit. So, yeah, no shocker there, right? You guys are going to cover your asses to make sure nobody gets sued on that one. Sean Astin, Ali Larter, and Madison Wolfe have joined the new thriller The Man in the White Van. Ooh, that's, my daughter, every time she sees a white van, she's like, oh, creepy van, creepy van. Now we're going to get a movie about it. So there you go. Paramount Plus is launching a bundle with Showtime for only $10 a month. This is great, guys. I've seen some people bitching about this bundle. I don't know what you're bitching about. $10 to have Paramount Plus and Showtime? Showtime's like $11 or $12 by itself, and you're going to get it with Paramount Plus for $10. Yo, this is a great bundle. So I'm glad that they're doing stuff like this. I think more streamers should do bundles, kind of like how you have the Hulu and Disney Plus one. Now you got this with Showtime. That's the way to go, man. There's too many streamers. Let them unite. Let's come up with some bundles, and let's scale back a little bit. Maya Bialik confirms that she wants to host Jeopardy full time. So yeah, there's no other job I would rather have, is what she said. And so we'll see. We'll see what happens with that if she ends up taking it full time. I know she's got other shows and different things she's trying to do, so we'll see how it goes. Omari Hardwick has joined the new Jennifer Lopez thriller The Mother, so that's a great addition there. Colin Donnell is set to star in a new Peacock drama series called Irreverent. He's going to lead the new show for Peacock. Netflix's Cowboy Bebop will expand upon the anime, but will not violate canon. So I love that. Get to do your own thing, but we're still going to keep canon with what the people know and love. The new horror drama Let the Right One In has officially been given a series order over on Showtime, so I love that. We have the new Red Band trailer for Injustice, which is way better than the Green Band one. Still not a big fan of the trailer, but I like to see how crazy we're going to go R-rated with this one, so let's go. We got everything coming and going to Netflix in October, so check that out. A new show called Hightown will debut on Starz, and they've just been given a Season 2 trailer, so you can check that out. We also have the next new trailer for Invasion, which is the new sci-fi drama coming to Apple TV Plus. So I'm looking forward to this show as well. We have the trailer for Night Teeth. I am really looking forward to this one. This is a vampire movie coming to Netflix, and it's got a really cool looking cast. It looks really sharp. It looks funny. I am digging what Night Teeth is showing me, so I can't wait to see that one. Eddie Murphy has inked a new 3-picture first look deal with Amazon Studios. So there you go. Following the success of Coming to America, they have signed him up for a 3-picture deal. That probably goes along with the fact that we told you that he had to leave the Triplets movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito, and then Tracy Morgan had to step in. So they said it was due to the success of Coming to America, and now we find out that he has signed this new deal with Amazon. So kind of makes sense now, coming full circle on that. Let's see here. Christmas versus the Walters. We have the first trailer for that, starring Shawnee Smith and Dean Winters. Chang Can Dunk. That's right. A new feature basketball film. Bloom Lee is set to lead the Disney basketball feature, directed by Jingyi Shao. Kevin Hart and F. Gary Gray are going to team up for the first time for a new Netflix heist film called Lift. There's a new movie being put together called Assassin Club, and Henry Golding, Sam Neill, and Noomi Rapace are all set to join the spy movie. Free Guy, congratulations, becomes the first and only original IP release of 2021 to bank $300 million globally. And Free Guy actually hits VOD, and you can purchase it or rent it starting tomorrow on the 28th. I've already pre-ordered mine. I can't wait to have this in my collection and watch it again, man. Free Guy is available now. Go get it. All right, Fantastic Beasts 3, we know the new title. It's called The Secrets of Dumbledore. That's right, Fantastic Beasts, The Secrets of Dumbledore, and it's been given an April 2022 release date, which has actually been bumped up. It was supposed to come out in July of 2022, and they moved it up to April of 2022, so that's pretty awesome there. So big good news there. The popular Will Smith song, Summer, Summertime, is being turned into a hip-hop musical feature. Okay, let's go. Bruce Campbell, Devon Sawa, they have a new movie called Black Friday, and it's going to be getting a November release, so I hope that's pretty cool. I love Bruce Campbell, man, so I'll give it a shot. Secret Invasion is the new Marvel show that's coming to Disney Plus with Samuel L. Jackson, and there's been a ton of rumors that Chloe Bennett, who played Quake, Daisy, that she from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., that she was going to be in the Secret Invasion show. She's come out and firmly denied involvement. She says, I am in no way involved, even at all or in a little bit. And I know sometimes I'm like, bullshit. But with her, I actually really believe it. And it's unfortunate because she's awesome. She's so sexy. She's so awesome. I loved her on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And I would love to see her be involved with an actual MCU show. And it really bums me out that she's not involved. It really, really does. But who knows? Maybe she is swerving us and we'll get surprised. But I have a feeling she's telling the truth on that one, unfortunately. There was no line that James Gunn didn't cross when he was writing HBO Max's Suicide Squad spinoff Peacemaker. He said, you're in for a wild ride when you see this show, man. There's a lot of crazy stuff in it. Over on SNL, man, Owen Wilson is set to host the premiere episode. Kim Kardashian, Jason Sudeikis, and Rami Malek are also tapped to host for season 47, so that's pretty awesome there. Kellen Lutz confirms that he is exiting FBI's Most Wanted, that after the season 3 premiere, he is outie. So, yeah, check out the article on that to see why. George Clooney and Ben Affleck are teaming up for a new movie called The Tender Bar, and it'll be released at the end of the year. In December, maybe even January, but it's going to be coming to Amazon Prime. Actually, that was the closed deal on that one. The Tender Bar, directed by George Clooney, starring Ben Affleck, so looking forward to that one. All the Light We Cannot See, that book series is based on the bestseller, is a go over on Netflix. So yes, we will be adapting that into a Netflix series. Sean Levy will direct the adaptation of the Pulitzer Prize winning novel. Leslie Bibb, Rachel Bloom, Michael McKean, and Krista Marie Yu have joined Steve Levinton's new show Reboot over on Hulu. I'll give you a full breakdown for SNL because they have announced the musical guest as well. So on October 2nd, this Saturday, it's the season premiere with Owen Wilson hosting and Casey Musgraves as the musical guest. October 9th will be Kim Kardashian West with musical guest Halsey. October 16th is Rami Malek with musical guest Young Thug. And October 23rd will be Jason Sudeikis with musical guest Brandy Carlisle. Rashida Jones and David Oyelowo have boarded the new Apple TV drama Wool. So great casting there. I like both those two. We have some interesting information on the Peacemaker TV series. James Gunn and the team have pulled back the curtain on the spinoff, and you can read some details about it on our Twitter page if you want to know more, or stay away from it if you don't. The new free Britney documentary, we talked about it, Britney versus Spears, September 28th on Netflix once again, so tomorrow you can check that out. Blackish producers are reteaming for a new animated comedy over at ABC. I like that. Netflix has acquired the Roald Dahl Story Company, including the full catalog. So there you go, man. They're planning to create a unique universe from the Willy Wonka creator, and they have the full catalog of all his stuff, so you can check that all out coming to Netflix. Jon Stewart's new show, The Problem with Jon Stewart, is set to roll out globally on Apple TV Plus beginning September 30th. So get ready this week if you are interested in that. McKay Yenyu and Madison Eisman are leading the cast of Knights of the Zodiac, a live-action adaptation of the 1980s manga and anime series titled Saint Seiya. So there you go. Sean Bean and Fonka Jensen are going to be involved with it as well. Don't forget, if you didn't listen to our Quick Bite episode, we have that posted as well. You can listen to the Emmys 2021 going across the nominees and the winners. So check that out on our Quick Bites feed. Super Mario Brothers. This was a big piece of news and also some controversy as the Super Mario Brothers gets a release date and an all-star cast. Are you ready? Are you ready? Mario is going to be voiced by Chris Pratt. Some people love it. Some people do not. Princess Peach is going to be voiced by Anya Taylor-Joy. Luigi is Charlie Day. Bowser is Jack Black. Donkey Kong is Seth Rogen. And Toad is Keegan-Michael Key. Guys, I don't know about you, but I love this voice cast. And I know that there's always going to be people picking it apart. Why is Chris Pratt voicing Mario? Why is the video game Mario not voicing Mario? Why don't we have Italians voicing Mario and Luigi? You know, why do we not have more diversity? It's a Super Mario Brothers movie, guys, and it's animated. We're just doing some voices. Let's not overreact to a Super Mario Brothers animated movie. I'm excited about this. It comes out December of 2022. It's being done by DreamWorks Animation, Illumination, that does like the Despicable Me's and the Minions. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So get ready. I'm on board. Let's roll. Because it's a Mario. Julia Louis-Dreyfus is going to be joining Eddie Murphy and Jonah Hill in their upcoming Netflix movie that we've talked about, so a great addition there. The Orville is finally coming next year, 2022, but it's finally coming, and the new season is going to be called The Orville New Horizons, and season 3 will be coming out next year, early next year. I think it's February to be exact, but we finally will have season 3 coming, and it'll be a Hulu exclusive when it does debut, so get ready for New Horizons. Oh, actually, the official date, I'm sorry, I said February. It's March 10th. March 10th, 2022. All I had to do was look at my note one line down, and I would have had that. So, new home, new missions, The Orville New Horizons arrives March 10th, 2022 on Hulu. We have the new trailer for I Know What You Did Last Summer, so check that out. We have the trailer for Spencer. Kristen Stewart stars as Princess Diana in the new drama, so check that. We also have the trailer for The Electrical Life of Louis Wayne, starring Benedict Cumberbatch and Claire Foy. Tiger King 2 is coming. That's right, Netflix released a trailer for their new true crime documentary announcements, and it showed Tiger King 2. So get ready. I don't know how they're doing a Tiger King 2 when he's in jail, and Carol Baskins wants nothing to do with it, so we'll see how they pull out a Tiger King 2, but it is coming. I Want You Back is a new movie coming in 2022, starring Charlie Day and Jenny Slate, and it'll be coming to Amazon Prime. We have the trailer for The Muppets Haunted Mansion. You can check that out now. DC's History documentary series has been landed over on HBO Max, so I love it. I love that HBO Max is grabbing all this superhero stuff, especially when it comes to DC. Let's go. Clifford, the Big Red Dog. Remember, it was supposed to come out this month, and then Paramount pulled it because of COVID. But all these other movies are starting to do good, so they said, you know what? We're going to put it in theaters and on Paramount Plus. November 10th, it will be a day-and-date movie, so you can watch it at home on Paramount Plus, or you can go to the theater and see it. November 10th, Clifford, the Big Red Dog. A new show, La Brea, starring Natalie Z, who I love. That show debuts tomorrow night on the 28th, so looking forward to checking out that new show. I'll review that on next week's episode. United States of Owl's dramatic season 2 trailer reflects the crisis in Afghanistan, so you can check out that. The new season 2 will debut on October 7th. Claws is coming back. That's right. They are finally coming for the 4th and final season, coming to TNT, so you can check out the first teaser trailer for that. Dairy Girls is set to end with season 3 over on Netflix. Sorry, just skipping around here for a bit. I already talked about that. Howard Shore is in talks to compose Amazon's Lord of the Rings series. The Flight Attendant Season 2 has added Cheryl Hines and Margaret Cho to the cast, so I like those additions there. I love Cheryl Hines. I love when she pops up and stuff. A movie I never thought I'd see a sequel to is Buddy Games. That's right. Remember that movie? It came out last year. Very low budget. Josh Duhamel movie with some other comedians. I didn't like it. I thought I would really like it. I didn't like it. Maybe I should watch it again. It's actually on Hulu now if you want to check it out. But a sequel's coming. That's right. A Buddy Games sequel is in development, and Josh Duhamel himself is going to direct the comedy. So there you go, man. Let's go. The Jetsons was supposed to get a new animated movie directed by Sausage Party director Conrad Vernon, but he has left the project, no longer set to helm. Stanley Tucci has been cast as Clive Davis in the Whitney Houston biopic that they're putting together. Doctor Who Season 14, Russell T. Davies is set to return as showrunner, so that's really cool there. John Cena and Kathy Bates have joined the cast of a new political thriller called The Independent. Good on John Cena, man. A political thriller. He's definitely stepping out of his wheelhouse, and he's lining up projects like crazy, man. I never thought Cena would blow up this big, but I'm very, very happy for him. That's awesome. So John Cena and Kathy Bates, new political thriller, The Independent. The Walking Dead World Beyond Season 2 has added Wes Jetton to the cast. A Teen Wolf movie is coming to Paramount Plus in 2022. That's right, based on the MTV show version of Teen Wolf. They're bringing it back, and they're going to do a new movie in 2022 to Paramount Plus, and they're doing a spin-off show that will also be on Paramount Plus as well. House of the Dragon has added 7 new cast members to its cast, including Graham McTavish. Let's see here. John Watts, director of the Spider-Man movies, he's got a new movie that he's going to be doing with George Clooney and Brad Pitt, and it has sparked a heated bidding war. That's right. So all the different studios and streamers are bidding on this one, man. You want to get a movie with George Clooney and Brad Pitt? Pay up that dollar, son. So we'll see where it lands. Bella Thorne is joining Aaron Eckhart for a new action thriller called Rumble Through the Dark. Wedding Crashers 2 reportedly has been put on hold thanks to Disney moving forward with the Haunted Mansion. So we'll have to wait and see on that. And I think it's because Owen Wilson has just joined the cast of the Haunted Mansion, so that's putting a hold on Wedding Crashers for now. Big news here, and I might have to do a quick bite on this because I don't have time to really get into it, but Marvel is suing to retain sole copyrights for many of their flagship characters. So the family, the estates of Stan Lee and Steve Ditko, and they're suing to get the rights back to their characters that they created. And if they get the rights back, then Marvel and Disney can't make any more of these movies. And it's the rights to like Doctor Strange and Black Widow and Spider-Man and Iron Man, stuff like that. So Marvel's suing back to try to retain the rights, and there's a nasty lawsuit coming. So we will see how this one pans out. We'll have to keep close eye on this one because it can affect a lot moving forward here. But hopefully everybody can find peaceful ground somewhere and work something out. The Other Two has officially been renewed for season 3 over on HBO Max. Never even heard of that show, but congratulations on your season 3 renewal. The Night Court revival has officially been ordered to series over on NBC, and you got a first look with John Larroquette and Melissa Rauch for the upcoming revival. So looking forward to that one. Let's see here. Framing Britney Spears, a sequel has premiered on Hulu, so you can check that out if you want to get more Britney Spears goodness. Some new character details for Aquaman 2. India Moore will play Karshun, who is a telepathic shark. Janice Zhao will play Stingray, which is a new original character. Vincent Regan will play Atlan, who is an ancient ruler. And Randall Park will return as Dr. Shin. Let's see here. Game of Thrones actor Pilou Asabak has joined the new line revision of Salem's Lot in a key role. So they're already filming that Salem's Lot. Netflix is developing a fantasy novel called Beast of Prey. They're going to be turning that into a movie. The cause of death for Michael K. Williams was a manner of an accidental overdose. That's right. He was found dead in his Brooklyn home on September 6th, and he had a lot of drugs in his system, unfortunately, so he OD'd, and that's really unfortunate to hear. Lily Tomlin and Jane Fonda are reteaming for a new comedy called Moving On. Billy Eichner sets a historic LGBTQ cast with a twist for Universal Pictures. Written by Eichner and Nicholas Stoller, it's the first major studio film to feature an all LGBTQ principal cast. So very, very cool there. Playing heterosexual roles. That's right. So there's your twist, right? It's all LGBTQ, but they're playing heterosexual in the movies. So very, very interesting. We have, so over the weekend, Netflix did their big ta-dum, kind of Comic-Con-y version, right? It was their big, kind of like DC fandom coming up, right? They had the whole day of like, here's all the goodness coming to Netflix. So I don't have the time to go through everything, but I'll tell you about some of the highlights. We talked about, Witcher Blood Origin, a live-action 6-part limited series set 1,200 years before the world of The Witcher. So you can take a first look at that. We also have the first teaser trailer for Season 2 of The Witcher, which premieres on December 17th. And they also announced that Witcher Season 3 has been greenlit, along with a second anime feature film and a new kids and family series, all set within the world of The Witcher. Welcome to Cognito Inc., a division of the Department of Homeland Conspiracy. Inside Job premieres October 22nd on Netflix, so you can check out the first trailer for that. Colin Kaepernick's story is the story of America. Get your first look at Ava DuVernay's Colin in Black and White. Big Mouth Season 5 will officially premiere on November 5th. Before he faced the Army of the Dead, he joined the Army of Thieves. Dieter returns in the Zack Snyder-produced prequel, and we have the big full trailer for that. I'm looking so forward to Army of Thieves. I think this looks great, and it comes out the end of October. I love this trailer. He was one of my favorite characters in Army of the Dead, so looking very, very forward to this. Check out that trailer. Emily in Paris Season 2 will premiere on December 22nd. We have the opening credit sequence for Cowboy Bebop, which looks awesome. I'm so looking forward to this show, the more and more I see of it. Vikings have returned. That's right. Vikings Valhalla is coming to Netflix, and you can check out the first trailer for that. Tiger King Season 2 will premiere November 17th. We also found out that Tyler, the character Chris Hemsworth played in Extraction, is alive, and he will return for Extraction 2 coming in 2022. So Chris Hemsworth returning for Extraction 2. Big, big news. I love it. We got to see an action scene from Red Notice. They debuted the scene with Gal Gadot versus Dwayne The Rock Johnson versus Ryan Reynolds in a kick-ass fight scene from Red Notice. You could check it out. It's pretty awesome, and I'm so excited for this movie. I can't wait. We also found out that Cobra Kai Season 4 will premiere on December 31st. So what a way to say it comes out this year, but we're going to put it out on the very last day of the year. December 31st, Cobra Kai Season 4, and they also dropped a new trailer. So check that out. We got all this stuff up on our Twitter page, so check it out. A little teaser for The Sandman. That's right, Neil Gaiman's The Sandman series coming in December. And you could check out some character posters of everybody in Sandman. Looking forward to that. Yeah, so we have the first look footage. It's not a trailer, but you get to see some footage, which is pretty cool. Sex Education has been renewed for Season 4. I know a lot of people are excited about that. A lot of people have been wondering, including myself, where the hell is Ozark? Well, we found out that Ozark will return in 2022, as its final season will be split into 2 parts, two parts of 7 episodes, so 14 episodes total, and parts 1 and 2 both coming in 2022. And they released the first couple minutes of the season premiere opener, so there you go. We also have your first new look at Stranger Things Season 4, so check that out. Ultraman Season 2 is coming to Netflix in 2022, and you get your first look at that as well, along with the Kanye West documentary Genius that's coming to Netflix also. So Netflix also announced that Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston are locked in and officially returning for Murder Mystery 2. So guys, lots of Netflix stuff, man. So get ready for a big Netflix end of the year and 2022. Alrighty, trucking along here. We're getting close to the end here. We have the complete list of the Tony Award winners, so check that out if you're interested. The Boys spinoff. We've talked about this in the past, but it's officially a go. Amazon has brought in new showrunners, and they have ordered the spinoff series of The Boys, so let's go. There's a rumor that a Marvel multiplayer game is in the works, possibly a PS5 exclusive, so keep an eye on that. That would be great. We have the trailer for The Girl in the Woods, which teases Peacock's new upcoming supernatural drama. Pretty Little Liars Original Sin has added 5 more cast members. A Babylon 5 reboot is in the works over at the CW. We have your first poster for The Black Phone, starring Ethan Hawke as a new masked killer, so check that out. I'm looking forward to that. Paul Thomas Anderson released the first trailer for Licorice Pizza, so check that out. Vin Diesel says that a sequel for Riddick is closer than you think. I love Riddick. I love all these movies. I think this is Vin Diesel's best character. I want to see more Riddick, so I'm glad to hear that he's teasing that Riddick 4 could be around the corner. And new James Bond, The Search, begins in 2022, so get ready. They said they won't start anything until next year, but The Search will begin. James DeMonaco and Pete Davidson are teaming up for a new horror project. On My Block is getting a spin-off ordered over on Netflix and will feature a new Core 4. So get ready for that. Resident Alien Season 2 got a first look with Alex Bornstein joining the cast. I love Resident Alien, one of my favorite surprise shows of 2021. So looking forward to Season 2 in 2022. Beck Bennett is leaving SNL before the season 47 premiere after 8 years on the show, man. Very sad to see Beck go. He's one of my favorite characters on the show, and I'm bummed. I'm bummed that he's leaving, so that is unfortunate. Sex Life has been renewed for season 2 over on Netflix. No shocker there. I knew that was going to be coming. The spinoff of On My Block is going to be called Free Ridge, and it'll feature an entirely new cast from the original creative team behind On My Block. Let's see here. Eva Amuri is joining Susan Sarandon in Fox's new show Monarch. And that'll do it, man. That is the news. So thank you so much for grinding on through. We're hitting that 50-minute mark, so not too shabby, figuring that it took us 17 minutes to get through our reviews of the week. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and joining me on this week's show. I hope that you feel caught up in all the latest and greatest when it comes to entertainment news. Definitely make sure you bookmark our website, amiontheair.com. That's the best way to get to the show, to all the social medias, amiontheair.com. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/amiontheair. Follow us on Twitter at amiontheair. You can follow me on Twitter at dxdonmega. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to us on Apple Podcast. If Apple's not your thing, don't you worry. You can subscribe to us on Spotify, Google Podcast, Amazon Music, Pandora, Spreaker, Stitcher, TuneIn. We're on all the podcast platforms, so make sure you subscribe to whichever one you like to use the most. Subscribe to us on TikTok. TikTok, man, I'm telling you, we're doing the video reviews on there, so please follow us and like us on TikTok. And if you don't like TikTok, then hey, we've tried to share the videos to our Instagram as well, so follow us there. Everything can be found at Am I on the Air, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page at Am I on the Air as well. Lots of Am I on the Airs. You should be able to find everything pretty damn easily. So once again, and thanks to our great affiliates, reddragonsradio.com. Follow on Twitter at reddragonsradio, dragons with an S. And go to that website to listen to us and all the other great podcasts. Am I on the Air Quick Bites? Make sure you subscribe to our spin-off show. It's a separate podcast feed, so subscribe to that as well. And that will do it for us on this Monday, September the 27th. I hope everyone has a great week. I can't wait to be back next week so we could talk some Venom. I'm going to Venom on the preview night on Thursday in IMAX, and I so cannot wait for Venom, Let There Be Carnage. So we'll be definitely reviewing that and any other TV shows that come our way. So till next time, y'all, take care of yourselves and each other. Peace.
Bye, everybody.
Red Dragons!
Red Dragons!